Hey everybody, welcome back to another discussion and breakdown of the next episode of The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 2, The Passenger. I know I'm a little behind on this one too, but my episode should be coming out quicker and quicker now. I got the hang of this thing. Alright, so last week, or the last episode, ended off with Mandalorian and Baby Yoda riding off in the distance, and we saw Boba Fett for the first time in forever. Not like Frozen, but Anyway, so um, and the other thing I wanted to mention was I am now on. I think I'm still on season 2 of Clone Wars, but I'm on like episode 21. Yes, I'm on episode 21 of the season 2 in Clone Wars. So we're getting there. I'm trying to get through it. I heard season 4 is when it really picks up, so that's my goal. Um Again, the episode was not what was announced in April. The title. It was supposed to be called The Confrontation, which last at the end of the episode I was like, "Oh my god, the next episode there's definitely going to be a confrontation between Boba Fett and Mando because of this title." Then the episode's actually called The Passenger, so it was kind of a bummer. Because once that title came out, I knew it was just going to be a filler episode, and that we weren't going to see too much. I still love this episode, though. It's very entertaining. Um, Spoilers ahead. You should definitely watch the episode before watching this. So anyway, we're going to dive in. So, the episode starts off right where episode 1 ended, with Mando and Baby Yoda riding along on the land speeder on Tatooine, trying to get back to the Razor Crest. Mando has Boba Fett's armor, and they're stopped by some thugs that try to get Baby Yoda, and they knock him off the land speeder. Now, I knew one of these thugs looked really familiar, and it was the robot thug. The robot thug is actually from Force Awakens. He's he's in it for like 5 seconds, but I knew he looked familiar, and I went back into Force Awakens and I was like, ah, I knew it. He's this guy who tells Rey to keep working when she's like looking at the sky and this old lady. It's in the very beginning on Jakku. Just a little detail, but anyway, I don't know if it's the same thug. It's probably just a different guy from the species, but I don't know. That was cool though. Anyway, after that whole incident, it was really funny with the jetpack and everything. I kind of screamed for a second because I thought Mando was gonna give away his jetpack, but then he ended up killing the robot thug, so it was okay. Um, but that was one of my favorite openings to a Mandalorian episode, definitely. Anyway, so he walks back, kind of like a callback to like Cobb Vanth walking around Tatooine or Finn walking around Jakku, but he walks all the way back to Mos Eisley, and he goes into the cantina again, and Pelimato's playing sabacc with a bug named Dr. Mandible. Apparently he was in episode 5, The Gunslinger, but I do not remember seeing him. Um, the funny thing about this bug is that he's a native to all the species is a native to Alderaan apparently, and Alderaan is where Princess Leia grew up with Bail Organa. And the other weird tidbit about this is the only reason I believe the bug is in this episode is because The director of the episode is Peyton Reed, who is known for directing Ant-Man, so it's just a callback to, like, Ant-Man, I guess. I don't know. It's a neat little detail, though. So then Pelimato takes the crate dragon meat and they start cooking it, and they start cooking it with the Treadwell droid, which is he's from all the way back in A New Hope, this kind of droid. That was a good nostalgic moment. And if you look closely enough, you can see R5 and the Kronk droid in the background in the cantina and at Pelimato's place. And so Dr. Mandible had said that he knew someone who knew where Mandalorian are, and all Mando has to do is take this frog lady to Trask, where there might be other Mandos. Frog lady has a bunch of baby eggs, and they can't go into hyperspace or else the eggs will die, so they have to, I guess, fly normally. And the internet's freaking out over Frog Lady, and I personally am pro Frog Lady. I love Frog Lady. Great. A cute character. And it's actually the same person in Frog Lady's costume is as Queel. The same person that's in Queel's costume is in Frog Lady's costume. So then they're flying off, and then they get stopped by some X-Wings trying to get the Razor Crest transponder and trying to get the Razor Crest to ping them so that they know where other Imperial outposts are, because they have a feeling that the Razor Crest is an Imperial ship. But Mando says, no, it's pre-Empire. That's why I don't need a transponder, so it's fine. And one of the people that plays the X-Wing fighter is Dave Filoni, the creator of the Clone Wars and Rebels, and he writes a bunch of the episodes for The Mandalorian. So that was cool. So then they crash land on this ice planet, the name we're not sure of, and the Razor Crest is not looking good. It's all beat up, and Mando just decides to rest, and he's like, we're lucky if we get out of this alive, because they're on this ice planet, abandoned, the Razor Crest is not working, and there's no hope. So Frog Lady goes up to the droid Zero, which you might remember from episode 6, and uses its universal translator to communicate with Mando, and she's like, get your act together, we had a deal, I want my babies to survive, they're the last of my kind. So Mando bucks up and he starts working on the Razor Crest ship, and Frog Lady disappears at one point. Baby Yoda noticed, and so he goes off venturing off into the ice planet, and Frog Lady's just taking a hot bath with her eggs, and Baby Yoda goes off. He had been eating some of the Frog Lady's eggs, which people are mad at him for on the internet. I think it's fine. He's just a baby trying to get some food. And he tries one last time to get an egg from the bath, and Amanda's like, no, no, you can't have that. So he ventures off and eats a Krykna spider, and which causes all of the spiders to start attacking Mando, Frog Lady, and Baby Yoda. Now these spiders are from a concept art for The Empire Strikes Back originally. They were supposed to be on Dagobah, which is where Yoda lives in The Empire Strikes Back. But they cut them out because one of the editors thought the spiders looked too creepy for the movie. So I guess Mandalorian said, oh, we should use this, bring it back. So yeah, the spiders start attacking them, and they run back into the ship, and literally all hope is lost. They try taking off, but then the big spider just attacks them again, ruining the Razor Crest even more than it already was. And then the X-Wings show up. And they help Mando out, and they start shooting all the spiders off of the Razor Crest and around him. And they kill the big spider too. And they mentioned that Mando was involved in a prison breakout, which was in episode 6 of the show, when he helped break out this guy, who they call Prisoner X6911. And they also reference when Mando saved the lieutenant in that episode, because he didn't want anyone to get killed, but Bill Burr's character was in a standoff with him, and things just went wrong, and the lieutenant ended up dying. So then the X-Wings just let him go because of this, because of helping get 3 more prisoners and saving the lieutenant's life, even though he helped a prisoner escape. But that guy died anyway, so it's okay. And then, at the very end, the Razor Crest takes off after Mando makes lots of repairs to it, and it's damaged as heck, but it's working, and they take off and the episode ends. And that's basically all that happens in the episode. It's not really a big episode, but it's very enjoyable. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was some things I had on my list of things to review. I was gonna go through the trial of the Chicago 7. I'm thinking of ending things, possibly the Queen's Gambit. I might go through Succession. I've watched the whole thing, but I might review seasons 1 and 2. And I'm midway through The Boys season 2. And those are a couple things I have planned. And then, of course, Mandalorian episodes as they come out week by week. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Be nice to each other down there. And this is Eddie Coleman Reviews Movies.